Success looks beautiful from the outside, but nobody warns you how ugly it can become when you finally get everything you thought you wanted. People see the money, the attention, the freedom, the bigger house, the better opportunities, and the applause, but they rarely see the pressure, the isolation, the fear, and the exhaustion hiding behind it. Success can improve your life, but it can also quietly take control of it. If you never decide what enough actually means, the first dark side of success is that your victories can become your new minimum. The goal you once dreamed about becoming normal almost immediately. You reach 10,000 subscribers, then 50,000 feels necessary. You earn more money when your lifestyle expands until the extra income no longer feels like progress. You buy the things you wanted, enjoy it for a week, and you start searching for the next upgrade. This is called the hedonic adaptation, and it means humans beings quickly get used to improvements. The dangerous part is not wanting more. The dangerous part is believing you are failing whenever you are not constantly growing. Success can create a treadmill where you run faster every year but never feel like you have arrived. Another problem is that success changes relationships. Some people genuinely celebrate you, and some quietly compare themselves to you. And others begin measuring your value by what you can do for them. Friends may expect favors, relatives may expect financial help, and coworkers may treat you like competition, and strangers may think they understand your entire life because they see a polished version online. You can start questioning whether people like you or simply like your access, your influence, your money and audience or position. And that suspicion can make successful people guarded, distant, and lonely. And ironically, and more visible you become, the harder it may feel to be truly known. Success also creates pressure to protect what you built. Before achieving something, failure feels disappointing. And after achieving it, failure can feel humiliating. You are no longer only chasing the next win, you are defending your reputation, your income, your identity, and your status. Every decision feels heavier because more people are watching. You may avoid trying new things because being a beginner again threatens the image of competence and you work so hard to create. And this is why some successful people become trapped inside one version of themselves. They're afraid to change their career, slow down, experiment, or admit they are unhappy because everyone keeps telling them how lucky they are. Another dark side is identity loss. Who's your self worth and becomes connected to performance, and you stop seeing success as something you achieve and start treating it as proof you deserve respect. Then any bad month, the failed project, the lost client, the low performing video, missed promotion, or public criticism feels like evidence that you are no longer valuable. You begin asking, why am I and who am I if this disappears? And that question can become terrifying when your work has consumed your personality, relationships, hobbies, and time. Healthy ambition says, I want to do the well, and unhealthy ambition says, I am nothing unless I do well. Success can also reward bad habits before it punishes them. Working every night, skipping sleep, ignoring families, living on stress, and never taking a day off may produce impressive short term results. But people may even praise your discipline while your health and patience and relationships slowly collapses. And the problem is that the burnout rarely announces itself with a dramatic warning. It often begins as irritability, numbness, poor concentration, constant fatigue, the loss of creativity, and the inability to enjoy anything that does not feel productive. And eventually, even rest creates guilt. You sit down, but your mind keeps working. You take a vacation, but you're checking messages, and you spend time with your family. But part of you is thinking about the numbers, the deadlines, the missed opportunities. And at this point, success is no longer giving you freedom; it's renting your life from you. So the public success can also attract criticism at a scale most people are not emotionally prepared to handle. The bigger the audience, the more opinions arrive, and the more criticism is useful. But much of it is careless, personal, and cruel. 100 positive comments can disappear in your mind because one negative comment feels more urgent. And the negativity bias can turn the recognition into anxiety. You may start creating for approval instead of purpose, and changing your personality to avoid backlash or obsessing and or over whether people still care over anything. And the audience that once felt like a community can begin to feel like a jury. Then there's the fear of losing momentum. The modern success story is measured by visible numbers, the revenue, the followers, the views, the rankings, the sales, the likes, the productivity, or the growth. Numbers are useful, but they are dangerous when they become emotional. So, a slight decline can make you panic even when your life is still objectively going well. That's another topic that I need to hit on. You may chase trends you do not respect, accept opportunities you do not want, or sacrifice qualities because slowing down feels like disappearing. And this fear creates a strange situation where you have more options than ever, but feel less free to choose. Success can also reveal that original goal was never really yours. Maybe you chased money because you wanted security, recognition, because you wanted that acceptance or achievement, because you wanted to prove someone wrong. When the goal is reached, the emotional wound may still be there. Money cannot automatically create peace. Attention cannot guarantee love. Accomplishment cannot erase insecurities. And if success was meant to heal something inside you, reaching it may feel confusing because the external reward arrives without the internal relief you expected. And that emptiness can lead a lot of people to chase bigger goals, more extreme risk, or constant stimulation, hoping the next achievement will finally deliver the feelings the last one did not. And the solution is not to fear success or stop being ambitious. The solution is to define success before the world defines it for you. Decide what you are unwilling to sacrifice. Create boundaries around work, sleep, privacy, family, and health, and keep people in your life who know you before the achievements are willing to tell you the truth about afterwards. Build an identity that includes your work, but it is not completely controlled by it. Celebrate progress before immediately moving the finish line. Practice being a beginner. Make room for hobbies that produce no money. Impress nobody. And ask yourself whether the goal is improving your life or simply making your life look impressive. And most importantly, choose a personal definition of enough. Without enough, every victory becomes temporary and every achievement becomes another demand. Real success should expand your life, not consume it. It should give you choices, not create a prison made of expectations. It should help you become more present, generous, healthy, and honest, not constantly terrified that one mistake will expose you as a fraud. And the darkest part of success is not that it changes you, it is that it can slowly convince you that you are only as valuable as your latest results. So, the healthiest form of success begins when you understand that achievement is something you do, not the total definition of who you are. If you found value in today's video, please subscribe. We're looking to build this channel. Without you, we can't do that. I'm sorry if I seem a little tired today. I am. I didn't get any sleep last night. I had a family emergency. But here I am making a video because I told you guys I'd be here. You guys have a good day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.